Hear Your Story is a journal and book company that is sparking a movement of connection and storytelling. And I recently talked to the creator and author about why it's the gift that keeps on giving. Good morning, Jeffrey. How are you doing?
I am doing great. Thanks for having us on today.
Oh, well, I'm very excited about this because I have been thinking about, wanting to leave legacy to my kids and let them hear my story. And this is amazing that you have Hear Your Story. And this has been taking a big step around the world of people wanting to tell their stories. How'd you come up with this idea?
Yeah, I never intended in the beginning to write a book. My dad was in the middle in 2019 of going through Alzheimer's. And I just had this need to get to know more about my dad's life. I knew my dad as my dad, but I didn't know him as a person. So I just wrote all these questions down. And little by little, by working with my mom, my aunts and uncles and his friends, I learned so much about my dad. That became a book, and now here we are talking. It's just amazing. So.
I love, and what I love is that, and you're going to explain a little bit about how this works, because these books are for you to learn how to ask those questions to your family members or to people that want to tell their story.
Yeah, I mean, it's an invitation to a loved one, a mother, a father, a grandparent, an aunt and uncle. I want to know more about you and your life, growing up, all these things that make us us. And the idea of the books is that it gives you the questions. It's a real simple, easy, fun way to start these conversations.
I like it. And I think what's very important is that people get to hear their parents' legacy because they'd be very surprised. I'll use an example of my father. When he passed away, I didn't realize how many people he touched until, they came to his service. And then I wanted to oh my goodness, I wish he was alive. I could talk more to him about the things that he's done. And I think that's what's so important with the different books that you've done. And I think that's what's so great about these.
Yeah, I know. I have the same experience. The more I do about my dad after he was gone, I was just like, God, we're so much connected than I ever imagined as a son versus a person. So
let's talk about the other books in your series, because you have, the one, Dad, I Want to Hear Your Story, and Mom, I Want to Hear Your Story. And again, these are very important tools for people to learn about their families.
Yeah, I mean, the whole idea is to have these conversations, learn more about each other, and build these connections. We need so much more connection these days. And the idea behind the books is that it makes it a little more simpler to do that.
Is there anything that you help people with, maybe something they don't want to hear, about their parents or might make them a little unease? What do you recommend in that way?
We have this, I think as kids, we put our parents in the parent box and we don't allow them to be people. With all the experiences that we relish in our lives, as well as the things that we hope to, have learned from. So the idea is, the goal is to let your mom, your dad, your grandparent learn about their life as a person, not as who you have seen them your whole life as your parent or grandparent.
Yeah. Did you ever run into, as you were doing these books and putting them together and talking with people and hearing different stories and helping people out, do they ever kind of go, my life's so boring, I didn't do much, but then all of a sudden you realize they did?
Yeah, I've talked to so many folks and in our everyday life, they kind of go, why would anyone care? But then they take the book and they start looking back on their life and they go, I've done some pretty cool stuff. I've had some great experiences. I've had, we just feverishly believe here at Hear Your Story that every single person has an amazing life story that needs to be shared, needs to be heard.
Yeah, and I think it's so amazing because it's also history, too, that we get to hear from somebody that puts into a different perspective, which is amazing. So as people are looking to do this, what are some tips that you have for people?
I often hear folks say, well, isn't this giving your mom, your dad homework? Well, it's like, no, you're inviting them to have a conversation. And if they're slow to sit down and fill out the book, go over, hang out, grab a cup of something, and go through the book together. The whole idea is about starting these conversations. And once they start writing, you'll be surprised at how much they'll begin to share and open up, and you'll just learn so many amazing things.
Yeah, I also feel, Jeffrey, this would be also a healing for some people who might have been distanced from their parents or family members. But as they start to see the story go through, they start to understand, okay, that's why this has happened. Do you think that helps a lot too?
When we have these gaps in relationships, we're so unsure of how to bridge that. And then behind these books and the conversations involved, it gives you a nice way to kind of start saying hi again and learn again and grow again.
Yeah. And very, I know we're wrapping up here. We're hearing about other people's stories. What about our own? I mean, because that's one thing it is where you're saying, people want to hear about your story too. You need to start writing about that, right?
Yeah, and that's the book you have there, Tell Your Life Story. That's for anyone to sit down and kind of reminisce on their life. You learn so much about yourself and your experience when you kind of look back on where you've been.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
I love this. This is a great series. I love this. Where can people find more about the books and of course, the newer one?
Yes, you can find them at bookshop.org, Barnes & Noble, Walmart, Target, Amazon, and at our website, yourstory.books.com.
Perfect. Jeffrey, thanks for joining us this morning. This is a great, actually, gift for people, for yourself, and for others.
Yeah, and have a great, great day. I appreciate it.